So I decided to go to work in the Capri today because it's been a very good girl and it has been letting me drive it around to the shops and back and whatnot. So I thought, you know what, we'll take it to work. Got halfway to work, it broke down, and now it literally just will not run at all. Doesn't matter what carburetor I put on it now, the new one, the old one. I was running it on the Escorts one for a bit. That's what had let it run. Now the Escort never ever ran funny. The carburetor always did everything you expected it to do when you adjusted it and everything. So I just whacked it on the Capri and it's been fine. It's been driving around to and from like Asda and whatnot. Perfect. Try and take on a long journey and that's it now, and it literally, you can't tune it, you can't adjust the mixture, it will only run if the choke is fully on. As soon as you remove the choke, even when the engine's warm, it just cuts out. So you know what, I'm getting really annoyed with this now, to the point where it's just like I just don't want it anymore. It's just annoying me so much. So I think I'm gonna have to start looking at the actual engine conversion that I want to do on it. Actually start doing some just doing some things to progress towards that. Hello and welcome to Retro Cars Reborn. I am Lee, of course, and we are going to see if we can get away with doing an engine conversion on the 2-litre Capri. And before anyone says, yes, I do plan on sticking a Toyota motor in it. So as you saw, I'm pretty much done with the carburetor and the 2-litre Pinto. It's just annoying and I'm no longer interested. So one Toyota engine. I forgot I weighed it down with some bricks, so that if it accidentally got wet, it would be perfect. And it keeps all the dirt and all the grinding off it too. Oh, and the gearbox is in here too. I forgot that was in there. So there we go. So the main difficulties that I'm going to have with this engine are the sump pan is not going to go over the Capri's cross member, so all that needs to be modified, or I dry sump it, which I've already looked at, and it's £300 for a dry sump for this engine, which is pretty pricey. Next problem, gearbox, bell housing to match up to the bell housing on this, and making it so that the starter motor is, because it's top mounted and most Fords they're mounted down this bottom here, but being aluminium as well, these two bottom halves, these two bits here, could be literally cut off because they don't do anything. So that might make the job easier. But yeah, I think the first thing I need to do is work out making a conversion plate for this, and then look at plumbing. The other thing is also the injectors and manifold for this side, because it's a front engined vehicle. The throttle body ends up about here, which is where the bulkhead of the Capri is going to be. So again, got to do something for that. But I think the first thing we do to make a start is move this engine to round here, so that we've even got some space to do something with it. So that's going to be fun. So I managed to get it moved. We've got one Type 9 5-speed gearbox. It's originally out of the 2.8, but we can use it as a reference, you see. And then I've got one 1.8 Toyota 1ZZFE engine out of an MR2. Produces 140 horsepower and chain driven. And we're going to put this in a Capri. Seeing as the engine's been sat about 2 years on its nose in that corner, I've just whipped the spark plugs out and just turning it over to make sure that it's actually oh my god, it's gone solid now. Oh, I'm just weak. Yeah, I'm just weak. You can hear it. So yeah, she turns over well still. And yeah, the starter motor is actually in a similar place to where it is on the 2-litre Pinto anyway. Yeah, so we've got variable valve timing, 16 valves, Toyota build quality, Toyota reliability. So now, in the next episode, we're going to look at building a little rig to put it on so we can actually get it running from the wiring loom. But until then, I shall catch you in the next one. Yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Retro Cars Reborn. I shall see you in the next video, of course, where we're going to be trying to get this thing on some sort of little stand. And yeah, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.